plan to release every single text messages between the two of them. We want the documents to be out there. We want people to make their determination based on receipts.
Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, two Hollywood heavyweights poised to bring the beloved novel It Ends With Us to life. It should have been a celebration of talent, teamwork, and storytelling. Instead, it's become one of the most explosive scandals the entertainment industry has seen in years. Fans were initially thrilled. The idea of Blake, known for her charm and elegance, teaming up with Justin, celebrated for his passion and charisma, felt like the perfect pairing. Anticipation for the adaptation skyrocketed, and social media buzzed with excitement. But in Hollywood, things are rarely as perfect as they seem. What started as a dream project quickly spiraled into chaos. A bombshell lawsuit, shocking allegations, and leaked evidence have turned what was once a feel-good story into a full-blown Hollywood scandal. The question now is, how did it all fall apart so quickly? Today, we're diving deep into the messy, high-stakes drama surrounding Blake and Justin. A story filled with twists, rumors, and revelations that could change the way we view Hollywood forever. The dream collaboration took a shocking turn when Blake Lively dropped a bombshell. She filed a federal lawsuit accusing Justin Baldoni of harassment, claiming emotional distress so severe that it couldn't be ignored. The news hit like a lightning bolt, sending shockwaves through Hollywood and igniting a media firestorm. At first, it seemed like a clear-cut case. Social media rallied behind Blake with hashtags like #IStandWithBlake trending worldwide. Fans applauded her courage, calling her a role model for speaking out against alleged mistreatment. For a brief moment, it appeared that Blake had the upper hand. But then, Justin Baldoni decided to fight back, and he didn't hold anything back. Instead of quietly handling the situation behind closed doors, he took the controversy public. His team revealed what they called irrefutable proof that Blake's claims didn't add up. Alleged text messages between the two painted a very different picture, with Blake reportedly praising Justin as a supportive co-star. And that wasn't all. Behind-the-scenes footage surfaced, showing Blake and Justin laughing together and appearing relaxed on set. Crew members came forward, swearing that Blake and Justin had a friendly and professional working relationship. Even more damaging were the timeline discrepancies. One key incident Blake referenced in her lawsuit allegedly took place while she was on vacation in the Bahamas with her husband, Reynolds. Suddenly, the story wasn't so black and white. Was Blake hiding her distress behind a brave face, or was her lawsuit part of a bigger, more calculated move? The internet lit up with debates, dividing fans into two camps: those who stood by Blake and those who believed Justin's evidence might expose the truth.
And then when it came to bringing on a stunt coordinator, it was important to me that it was a woman. We brought on Lauren Shaw, and we all worked together to figure out, well, how can the intimacy of this and the violence kind of work together? How can we make sure everyone feels safe? How can we rehearse and go through the process? Blake was very involved in that and had amazing ideas.
As the allegations unfolded, one glaring question emerged. Where were Blake Lively's closest allies? Hollywood is known for its vocal support systems, especially when controversies arise. Yet, this time, the silence was deafening. Blake's husband, Reynolds, famous for his witty and supportive tweets, was noticeably absent from the conversation. No clever one-liners, no public statements, just radio silence. Even Taylor Swift, one of Blake's most high-profile friends and a known advocate for women's rights, remained tight-lipped. Fans couldn't help but wonder, why weren't Hollywood's biggest names rushing to her defense? Speculation spread like wildfire. Were they holding back because they needed more proof? Or had they seen something behind the scenes that made them question Blake's version of events? The silence only added to the mystery and further divided public opinion. Adding fuel to the fire were rumors of Blake's behind-the-scenes demands. Industry insiders whispered that she had been pushing for greater creative control over It Ends With Us, even lobbying for an executive producer credit. And the timing of her lawsuit, it reportedly coincided with those demands. This led skeptics to ask, was this a genuine cry for justice, or a strategic power move to gain leverage over the production? For every supporter who stood by Blake, there was a critic who questioned her motives. The internet became a battleground of theories, with fans dissecting every detail and forming their own conclusions. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni remained firm in his stance, doubling down on his decision to make the conflict as public as possible. While many Hollywood feuds are settled quietly behind closed doors, Justin Baldoni chose a bold and risky approach. He didn't just deny Blake's claims, he took them head-on, inviting public scrutiny. His team promised to release every piece of evidence, text messages, emails, and even behind-the-scenes footage. The goal? To prove without a doubt that Blake's allegations were false. It was a gamble, to say the least. By exposing the evidence to the public, Justin opened himself up to even more intense scrutiny. If there were any holes in his story, this strategy could backfire spectacularly. But if he was innocent, it was a calculated move to clear his name and salvage his reputation. On the other side, Blake Lively faced her own high stakes. For years, she had cultivated an image as Hollywood's golden girl, graceful, talented, and untouchable. But now, that image was at risk. If her lawsuit was seen as manipulative or unfounded, it could tarnish her spotless reputation. Studios might hesitate to work with her, fearing drama and controversy, but if she was telling the truth, this case could cement her legacy as someone who refused to back down in the face of injustice. It could even spark conversations about the power dynamics on film sets and the importance of safe working environments in Hollywood. For both stars, the stakes were enormous. The fallout from this battle wouldn't just impact their careers, it could define their legacies. And as the tension mounted, the public was left wondering, would the evidence reveal a story of bravery, deceit, or something far more complicated?
And that what in fact happened was Justin didn't harass Blake. Blake was interested in wresting control of this movie away from Justin, who was the director and the producer. She was just an actress in it. And used threats and coercion and bullying to do it. And to the point where this guy was in the basement at his own movie's premiere.
The fallout from this feud has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, raising questions about what really goes on behind the scenes of even the most glamorous productions. It Ends With Us was supposed to be a heartfelt adaptation of a beloved novel, but now it's in danger of being remembered for the chaos surrounding its creation. Promotional interviews, once a golden opportunity to celebrate the film's emotional themes, now seem destined to revolve around the controversy. Instead of discussing the story's powerful messages, the focus will likely shift to legal battles, behind-the-scenes drama, and personal disputes. For fans of the book, this is a letdown. For the studio, it's a nightmare. But the implications of this saga go far beyond one movie. Hollywood insiders are already speculating about how this public debacle might change the industry. Will stars demand stricter on-set guidelines? Will studios enforce tighter contracts to avoid messy public conflicts? Or will this simply become another headline that fades away, leaving only whispers of what really happened? For Justin, this public battle could be a make-or-break moment. If his evidence holds up, it could vindicate him and restore his reputation. But if it doesn't, he risks becoming a pariah in an industry that rarely forgives. Meanwhile, Blake's future is equally uncertain. If her claims are proven false, the damage to her career could be severe. Studios crave reliability, and even the suggestion of manipulation could be enough to put her on Hollywood's do not work with list. Yet, if Blake's story is validated, it could force Hollywood to take a hard look at its culture of silence. It might even lead to systemic changes, encouraging others to speak out about their experiences without fear of backlash. The stakes are enormous, not just for Blake and Justin, but for the entire industry. And while the public watches from the sidelines, one thing is clear: this story is far from over. The Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni saga is more than just a headline. It's a reflection of the power dynamics, personal conflicts, and high stakes that drive Hollywood's most gripping stories. What began as a promising collaboration has unraveled into a public spectacle, with both stars gambling everything on the outcome. As the drama unfolds, it's impossible not to wonder, how will this end? Will Blake's allegations expose a toxic working environment, or will Justin's evidence prove that the story isn't as it seems? Either way, the consequences are monumental. Careers, reputations, and even future opportunities hang in the balance. But this feud isn't just about the individuals involved, it's about Hollywood itself. In an industry built on image and illusion, the cracks in the facade are becoming harder to ignore. From power struggles to behind-the-scenes secrets, this case has highlighted just how messy the entertainment world can be when the cameras stop rolling. For fans, the story has become more than a scandal. It's a mystery that everyone wants to solve. And with every new piece of evidence or testimony, the narrative shifts, leaving more questions than answers. What really happened on set? Who's telling the truth? And what does this mean for the future of Hollywood? One thing is certain, the next twist could change everything. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Is this a cry for justice, a calculated power play, or something far more complex? And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest stories rocking Hollywood. Because in a world where perception is everything, nothing is ever as simple as it seems.
My favorite part of what I've read of this suit so far is that Blake Lively did not even read the book that the movie was based on.
Correct.
And we're not talking War and Peace. This is a book that's probably written at a second grade reading level.
Yeah.
But here's the truth. This story is far from over. Hollywood's biggest dramas don't just play out on the silver screen. They unfold in lawsuits, press releases, and behind-the-scenes whispers, leaving the public guessing about what's real and what's spin. And the Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni saga is no exception. Every new revelation has the potential to flip the narrative completely. A leaked text, an emotional testimony, or unseen footage could shift public opinion in an instant. Both sides claim to have aces up their sleeves, but who will play their cards first? And when they do, will it bring clarity or deepen the mystery? For Blake and Justin, the stakes couldn't be higher. A victory could mean redemption, while a loss could spell the end of carefully built careers. And for fans, this isn't just a scandal, it's a spectacle. The tension, the twists, the unanswered questions, it's the kind of drama that keeps everyone watching. What do you think will happen next? Will Blake's claims spark a larger movement in Hollywood, or will Justin's evidence expose a different truth entirely? Share your theories in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for updates on this and more shocking stories from the entertainment world. Because in Hollywood, when the lights dim and the cameras stop rolling, the real drama begins. As the dust begins to settle or stir up even more, one thing is clear. Hollywood's biggest dramas are never as simple as they seem. The Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni controversy has peeled back the curtain on an industry where power plays, personal conflicts, and carefully crafted narratives collide. And while we may never know the full truth, the fallout from this feud could reshape the way we view celebrity culture and the entertainment industry. But this story is just one piece of a much bigger puzzle. Behind every blockbuster, there are untold stories of scandals, rivalries, and struggles that rarely make it to the public eye. And for those who crave the intrigue of Hollywood's darker side, there's always more to uncover. If this saga has left you wanting more, you won't want to miss what's coming next. From shocking betrayals to career-altering decisions, we're diving into the stories that reveal the truth behind the glitz and glamour. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join us as we explore the secrets of Tinseltown. And before you go, tell us in the comments, do you believe Blake's story, or do Justin's receipts make you think twice? What's your take on Hollywood's silence? We're reading every theory, so don't hold back. Because in the world of fame and fortune, the truth is always stranger than fiction. Stay tuned. This is only the beginning.
I'm a man, and this is a story that is told through the lens of a woman. And especially when it relates to intimacy scenes and to scenes where there is a mix of intimacy and violence, I wanted to make sure that those scenes had a female gaze. As much as I can try to see the world as a woman, I never will be able to.
While the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni saga continues to unravel, one thing is for certain. Hollywood's most captivating stories are often the ones we don't see coming. This controversy isn't just about two stars, it's a glimpse into the complex, high-stakes world of fame, where power, perception, and ambition collide. But what if this is just the tip of the iceberg? What other untold stories are waiting to surface? Hollywood is filled with secrets, scandals, and rivalries that could make even the most dramatic scripts pale in comparison. And if this story has taught us anything, it's that the truth is rarely as simple as it seems. We're just getting started uncovering the stories that lie beneath the surface of Hollywood's glitz and glamour. If you think this feud is wild, wait until you see what we've got in store next. From unexpected betrayals to shocking career implosions, there's no shortage of jaw-dropping revelations to explore. So what do you think? Is Blake's lawsuit a fight for justice or a strategic move? Could Justin's evidence turn the tide completely? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into the entertainment world's most shocking moments. Because in Hollywood, the truth is never simple, and the drama is never ending. All right, show's over. Hungry for more twists? You know where to find us. Keep that popcorn hot. We'll handle the drama. Want to catch the next showdown in real time? Hit subscribe and buckle up.